Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Today on Doodle Draw Art, we're going to draw Scooby Doo. What we're going to do is we're going to make a circle. This is going to be his eyeball area. And then we're going to make a bigger oval shape that's right here. This is going to be his snout. And then coming down from here, we're going to draw his neck. Coming in this just general direction. This is just sketch lines. And then his ears are going to be here and here. Okay, so that just shows you where to place your Scooby-Doo. Now, let's go ahead and draw in the details. So let's start off by drawing his eyes. And so we're going to draw one eye here, almost a little teardrop shape, and then another eye here. And the eyeball is looking down in the corner and down towards the side here on these two eyes. Now underneath this eye here, we're just going to have a little line showing his bottom eyelid. And then from the corner of this eye, we're going to start his nose right off. So it's just going to be a little curve down and then straight up. Not straight up, straight over. And now we're going to draw the end of his nose. And it's sort of an upside down triangle. Almost like I don't know, it reminds me of some kind of shape. Let me think. A dog nose. No, it reminds me of like a Hershey kiss, but not too pointy. So that is the end of his nose. It's going to be all black when we're done there. And then we're going to see from here, we're going to have a little sticking out part of his snout. So it's going to come out like this, and then bump a little bit, and then come back in, just like that. And then from here, we're gonna have the other side of his snout, but it's gonna be wiggling in. Let's go back over to this eye, to his lower eyelid, and then keep going to here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a letter E or a number 3, start off like this. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a small bump like that, and then a bigger bump like that that's going to come over. So think of it like a 3 backwards, or an E that's going to swoop right around. So here we go. So droop down and up, and then droop down and up around to his snout, just like that. Okay, so in his snout here we're going to have 3 little whisker spots, and over here we're going to have 2. Okay, so far so good. Now over here we're going to place, and let's do his head. Okay, so from this eyeball here, he's going to have an eyebrow like this, coming up over his eye. And then there's another one here as well. Just little arch shapes. These are helpful because now we can see where the edge of his head is going to actually go. Because we know his eyebrows, he's looking a little surprised, right? We know his eyebrows are going to be up over his head. Now, the actual edge of his head is going to come through this eyebrow here, and then come through this eyebrow here, and then it's going to just come right down along his eye and then over like this. So it doesn't, there's not much line to see really, but we do need to know it's there. And then it comes out a bit further like this, and then we're going to meet up with his ear right there. Book. Okay, so now what? Let's draw his other ear. Let's draw this ear first. So the size of the ear is bigger than the nose. So if the nose is this big, the ear is a little bigger. Okay, so let's see. Let's imagine this line is going to continue and his neck is going to be here. So that's going to be like that. So here we're just going to think about the distance. We're going to have a jump down, quite a big one, to here. This is how big open the ear is going to be. Just like that. I'm just going to get rid of this little sketch line. Okay, so we have the line, a jump open, and this is the open part for his ear. So now inside the open part, we're going to have an upside down teardrop. So just coming to right here, so open and then out into the side, let's draw a teardrop shape that goes up like this and down. Great. And then from here, halfway down the teardrop, we're going to bulge out and meet back where we started. And then up here, we're going to come to the edge of this teardrop. We're going to just keep it extending. We're going to go up quite high, and then we're going to make a line that comes in like this, so that's what shape, upside down U, and then come back in a little bit here and make a nice curved C to touch there. All right, so this is going to be the brown part of his ear, and then this is going to be the pink part. I'm just going to make the teardrop a little bit wider there. And make this a little bit narrower. All right, so that is Scooby's left ear, or my left side. I guess it's his right ear. And now we can draw his other ear, which is kind of folding over. All right, so this one starts right here, and it's just going to come up like this, and then down around here. So it's like a V curving in. Going to come up, and then we're going to come down toward his eyebrow. So that's just a finger shape. Then we're going to come back up, pretty much straight, and then we're going to fill this in with a backwards C. So that is his other ear. Pretty good so far. Okay, we don't have much left. I'm going to have to draw a bottom lip over here. So coming out from this lip, we're going to make a lip that comes underneath. So it's going to scoop out like this. Just from in here, we're going to scoop out and in. And so here we go, scoop out and in, bottom lip. And maybe just not quite that far. Scoop out and in. There we go. All right. So now we're going to draw his whole bottom chin. So this is going to be about this far. It's going to come from up here down like this. I'm just going to draw some sketching lines because this is going to determine if it looks like Scooby Doo or some random dog. It's the dimensions, right? It's all the proportions that make your characters look like themselves. So if you sketch in the lines a bit, you can see them coming to life or coming to cartoon. All right, I feel like that's going to work. Just going to clean this up a little bit so I can see it. All right, so from way up here, so here's the little edge of his smile, or his top jowl. And so I'm going to jump down to here, and I'm going to bring this line down like this, and then kind of come in a bit of a curve, and then over like this, not as far out as this top line, and curve in like that. Very good. All right, now I'm just going to erase some of these sketch lines, clean them up. I'm going to erase them all when I go back through, do my Sharpie lines. And now he's got just a couple little whisker lines here, and at the top where it meets, he actually has another line underneath, and then he's got some more whiskers down here. Super. Okay, so Scooby's neck, it's going to come right on down like this, and from on this side here, let's just get this right. Proportionally, it's going to be aiming from this eyeball through this whisker. Okay, eyeball to whisker to neck, down like that. Awesome. And let's see here, curving in, yeah, and then out here. I got a little too skinny at the bottom. Awesome, okay. I said awesome a lot today. You ever find yourself saying the same words over and over again? I do that. All right, so now we're going to scoop around like this to make his collar, and double it down on both sides, scooping down, scooping around, and because he's Scooby Doo, on the, what do you call it? What do you call this thing here I'm drawing? I mean, it is on his collar, but it's a, I don't know, medallion or something. Okay, all the lines are drawn for Scooby Doo. So now what I'm going to do is trace over all these lines with my Sharpie, and then I'm going to color it in. So I hope you enjoyed watching me draw Scooby Doo today. I hope you drew him too, and I would love it if you would comment on my video. If you liked watching it, click like. But please tell me some things about you. I really like to learn about my viewers, because that's how I know what to draw. This drawing of Scooby today was a request. It was requested, and I drew it. So if you would like me to draw something for you, the best way to do it is to suggest it. I can't promise that I'll draw it, but you never know. I just might do it. Thanks for watching.